Right there, I'm turning to page 16, please. For Andre Jagadish. Ready? Can you ladies please, Janet?
Om Jai Jagadisha Hare, Swami Jai Jagadisha Hare, Bhakta Jano Ke Sankata, Bhakta Jano Ke Sankata, Jana Me Durakare, Om Jai Jagadisha Hare, Jodave Palapave, Dukha Vinase Manaka, Swami Dukha Vinase Manaka, Sukha Sampati Garave, Sukha Sampati Garave, Kashtamite Tanaka, Om Jai Jagadisha Hare, Mata Pita Tumabere, Sharana Karu. Shri Gurave Namaha. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva, Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva, Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
The waving of white ceremony will be conducted by the female heads of the Lakshmi Centre, the Maha Centre, the Samsara Centre, and the Shivyana Centre. And the accompanying chant is on page 14, please.
Yeah. Joy to say joy to Jagavo, Sadhguru joy to say joy to Jagavo, Merantara Timira Mitavo, Sadhguru joy to say joy to Jagavo. Hey Yogeshvara, hey Yaneshvara, hey Sarameshvara, hey Yaneshvara, hey Sarameshvara, hey Parameshvara, hey Sarameshvara, hey Parameshvara, Nija Kripa Parasavo, Sadhguru joy to say joy to Jagavo. Joy to say joy to Jagavo. Sadhguru joy to say joy to Jagavo. Merantara Tibiramitavo. Sadhguru joy to say joy to Jagavo. Hamabala tere daya payaye, Hamabala tere dave payaye, Mangala dara sadikavo, Sadhguru joy to say joy to Jagavo. Merahantara Timiramitavo, Sadhguru joy to say joy to Jagavo. Shishatrukaya kare teriyarati, Shishatrukaya kare teriyarati, Prema Sudha Parasavo, Sadhguru joy to say joy to Jagavo. Joy to say joy to Jagavo. Sadhguru joy to say joy to Jagavo.
else here. This ceremony, a lot of people have been asking what is the meaning of the waving of the lights, or the festival of the lights. I've got a short explanation here. Diwali is known as the festival of the lights, but in India, small clay lamps are used. It is India's major festival and is looked upon as the beginning of the new year. Diwali signifies many different things to people across India. In the north, it celebrates Rama's return to Vadaha after his exile and his return to the throne as king. His people, overjoyed with his return to the throne, lit his way into the city with clay lamps. In other parts of India, the festival honours Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth. The lamps are lit to welcome Lakshmi into the home, where she is guided by red footprints to the household money tin. The lights also represent the light of knowledge that illuminates the darkness of ignorance. If we can have a chant, please, on page 9.
Sorry. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
I'd like to ask Tulsi if she would step forward and have a short story about Guru Swami.
After this talk, I would like to speak to my beloved Guru, my master and my friend, the masters of my lineage. Today, as we celebrate the festival of Diwali, I'm drawn to the qualities of Swami that reflect those of Lakshmi. Lakshmi is that beautiful aspect of God that bestows love, knowledge and good fortune. And I reflect on what Swami has given us over the years and of the wealth and that she continues to offer to us. Many years ago, Swami told a chelas, as a student, "I cannot give you my grace, but I give you my love." The chela, although saddened by the comment, knew that somehow she had to earn the grace and that eventually she would work out how this would be achieved. But she was overwhelmed by the gift of love. It nourished and gladdened her. She clung to it in dark times, and later she realised that this was a gift that had been rare in her life. This gift of love is the first and most precious of many offered by Swami. As she told Maharaj, "I have so much love to give." Swami gives and gives of her love and herself on all levels. A devotee in India was dying with great suffering. Swami and Maharaj visited him on his sickbed, where Swami's love for the ravaged man was a tangible force, easing a little of his suffering as she took some of his burden from him. Those of us who have chosen Swami to be our spiritual guide, whether initiated into the lineage or not, can testify of her love for us. This love is often given at great cost to herself. Lakshmi is also worshipped for her wealth, for the wealth she is said to bestow upon sincere worshippers. This wealth is the wealth of knowledge. The Guru is said to light the darkness of the chelas with the light of knowledge. And many gurus achieve this admirably. They provide a lot of knowledge about the means of travelling on the spiritual path. But there is something different about the knowledge imparted by Swami. It seems to provide a deeper understanding of the journey to the soul and beyond. It goes beyond spiritual cliches and regurgitated philosophy. It is a fresh, different perspective of the science of knowing God, of life, living, of death and beyond. There is the resonance of truth. Swami can impart knowledge from and about the highest realms of existence, almost as if from God, to guide our soul, and it's quite remarkable to consider how Swami does this. She educates us on a soul level, knowing our soul better than we do, still locked in our conditioned lives. Consider the coincidences that seem to occur in your lives. Consider the events that change the direction of your lives. Look deep within and see your desires. See that distant life you wish for, your ambitions. Then step back and look at the direction that your life is taking. Is it not gently heading towards the one that you want? And the knowledge that Swami imparts to our soul is allowing our soul to slowly take charge. She's teaching our soul to love itself, to love its essence. But Swami also educates us on an ego level, teaching us to recognise the quicksand that is the ego without destroying our uniqueness, teaching us to let go of the possessiveness of me and mine, to experience the unity of all of us. Sometimes we don't like the lessons that we choose for ourselves. We don't like the stumbling and the hurt. We don't like to see with clarity our own failings. But then Swami can set us straight, make us feel better, more positive, strengthened to continue. She does this in conversations with them, encouraging comments such as, "You can be who you want to be, only if you want to. Don't pay any attention to those thoughts. Don't worry." And instantly we rise, we have learned the lesson and we move on. When we accept Swami as our spiritual guide, you also have a supreme friend and advisor. There is a term around now called life coach, and this is a good description of the relationship with Swami. If you seek help for your life issues or crises, Swami gives abundantly of wisdom and knowledge. You have no money, she has been penniless. You're undergoing separation or divorce, she has experienced this also. You're experiencing difficulties with the children, she has had extreme difficulties. All of the advice that Swami has given me and that I have followed has led to my increased happiness, my increased love, and increased knowledge. Then there is the knowledge that we love the best, the seemingly frivolous knowledge, the recipes, the cleaning hints, how to keep your spouse happy, how to keep your sanity with small children, how to fit the disciplined routine of a yogic life into the life of a single mother with a career, how to look your best for a date. This knowledge can cause a shift in perspective. It's knowledge that can lead to freedom. There's another aspect, though, that I mentioned earlier, and that's the financial wealth. Indians pray to Lakshmi for financial wealth and fortune. And although we understand that this wealth is the wealth of knowledge, consider now the impact of Swami on our financial wealth. Although still trapped in our conditioning, we worry about not having enough money. But Swami understands this, and many, many times has fed us, has clothed us. And more instructors are finding that they can have a living through teaching the yoga full time. Others are finding more financial and beneficial employment. None of us suffer financially, and nor does Swami ask for anything for herself. Everything earned goes back to the yoga and to help support Maharaj. We are not yet at a level to appreciate all the gifts bestowed, but we offer you our thanks and our love.
Good afternoon all. Fantastic song. I think we needed you the other week, speaking myself. We're a bit outnumbered. We needed a good singer. Now we're going to do the Diksha ceremony, so Jackie and Melinda, go Diksha. Trace. And if if you'd like to chant Om Namah Shivaya while they go get the tray, it'd be great. It's just Om Namah Shivaya. So, Pete, would you like to lead the monk, please?
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Shiva Om Namah. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Shiva Om Namah. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Shiva Om Namah. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Shiva Om Namah.
Jackie and Melinda, you are here today to take Diksha. Do you promise to observe the rules of conduct of a chela? Do you promise to observe the rules of health, to eat moderately and simply, foods which have been offered to your masters and gone ahead? Do you promise that you will follow the best of your ability the Rashi fast day and the fast of wisdom? Do you promise to observe Nuna, the code of silence, for at least 2 hours each day? And do you promise to nurture the vibration of your mantra? Do you promise to help at all times to others, but not to seek the rewards of your charitable behaviour, to be humble and overcome your shortcomings, to make your life one of service to your teacher and the teachings of your God? You promise that you will keep the company of your teacher and like-minded with an open mind and an open heart, with an attitude that will lift you out of the illusion you have created and receive the grace. Do you promise to abide by the yamas and niyamas, the disciplines handed by the teacher to enable you to endure the arduous journey ahead? Do you wish to proceed? So step forward and step through. Now you both must take the coconuts outside. We'll sing Om Namah Shivaya, okay? 1, 2, 3. Egos shall return.
Teaching Samata
enlighten and mature. Only when the true ego is revealed is it able to merge with the universal ego. The ceremony is practiced all over India and is performed in the south by the aspirant or the seeker, making the taken up in front of the goddess Durga. And now, the two aspirants will bathe one at a time with Ganesh, who is the remover of obstacles on our pathway to spiritual enlightenment. Now Belinda shall offer the flowers. The flowers are a representation, the wisdom is the white. This passion for worldly things is saffron. Love is yellow. It's the yellow, and your respect for the auspicious nature of this occasion is the red. Okay, so now break the petals. Place them. Pull them out. And kneel once more before the feet of the teacher and receive your spiritual name. You place them at the foot of Ganesh.
Offering to Ganesh, to the teacher in one of the coconuts. And to God with the other. Don't put God in half, let God with the center.
move forward and offer her and now offer her flowers, flowers representing wisdom, which is light. Place them in Ganesh for her teacher and to God. And the saffron one, which is his passion for worldly objects and things. And yellow is for love. And red is for the auspicious nature of the occasion. And now, we should kneel before the teacher and receive the spiritual name and blessing.
All the primary meditation. So throughout the whole universe runs a certain emotion. And that emotion is love. But the greatest love of all is the love which encompasses the whole universe. And this is unconditional love. So attachment, from attachment comes love. Unconditional love means that you can give it to everything, everywhere, all animate and inanimate objects. So I'm giving you the name of Prema. Prema is the female of unconditional love. So you would attain unconditional love. So this is Prema.
Now I ask each new devotee to, if they wish to put a little fork if you want to, if you don't wish to, that's okay. Like,
I've written mine because I'm working right. Thank you, Swami, for accepting me as your chela. I've been involved in yoga for about 5 years now, and have attended many workshops and training courses. Throughout the years, my respect and awe for my teacher, Guru Swami, and the family I now know at Samata Yoga have increased tremendously. I feel humble in your presence. I'd also like to thank Pushpa for time and patience for initially showing me how powerful Samata Yoga is, and always been there to discuss the workshops and our evolution in this lifetime. I've taken my time to reach this stage of my yoga life, and I've contemplated the teachings I have received so far, and now feel confident to begin my spiritual journey with a perfected Master, Guru Swami. God bless you all for your support today. Once again, Swami.
Gail for helping me to get to this point today, and for all my wonderful friends that have been there to support me along the way. And I look forward to getting to know you all better in the future. And yeah,
The next part of this afternoon's ceremony will be the presentation to the new instructors for Samadhi Yoga. And I'm just getting those right now. Finally, we'll give we'll call each instructor for
Jennifer first. Susie has completed a 7-day intensive course with Samata Yoga.
Casey.
And Linda. Well, one of our very old instructors, but and give her a nice. She's just opening her centre now, so this is put on the wall so to replace the really old one. Any of those instructors?
any of the new instructors like to say words?
If you're thinking of doing the course, do the course. It's worth it.
You have one every July?
So thank you for all the support. That's all.
Looks like you're lead now.
Jai Govinda, Jai Gopala, Nanda Lava. Jai Govinda, Jai Gopala, Nanda Lava. Jai Govinda, Jai Gopala, Nanda Lava. Jai Govinda, Jai Gopala. Jai Govinda,
What page?
Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. 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 Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Ram.
Swami's teacher.
We say KJ, very happy.
Hello, Maharaj.
And before you go, we thank you for your words, and we would like to give you a Diwali greeting. Are you there?
Thank you very much.
Wait just 1 minute.
Thank you very much.
Wait. 1, 2, 3.
Maharaj ki jai! Maharaj ki jai! Maharaj ki jai!
Did you hear that?
Thank you very much.
Okay.
So much love and affection. I can't forget.
Just you better not. I'll talk to you again soon, maybe tomorrow, Maharaj.
Thank you very much.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Did you all understand what he had to say? What he was talking about is what I always teach anyway. So, look for the right teacher. The right teacher that's right for you. The teacher teaches you truth and makes a change in your life, then it's the right teacher. Teacher must also be enlightened and must also have gone through what any of you at any time may have gone through. He also teaches that if you think of it scientifically, this journey, then it's much easier than you think of it in a hairy type of ideas. You have to look at the scientific facts, and you have to also have these facts sitting well with you, and you have to be able to understand them for your own life. First of all, he talks about the physical body, which is transient. That means the physical body will die. Your breathing will no longer be necessary. The physical body is called the body of food. So you do no longer need food, speech, anything else you need, the higher qualities and emotions that are within you. Taking that into the astral sphere, which is the second story. The astral sphere also is an illusion. The astral sphere is only where you think you are with everybody after death and before life. But also the astral body dies. Astral body dies on reincarnation, so the astral body is transient and is not. You know, it's good actually if you cast it off like a snake and get rid of all these skins. Well, I mean, you don't really need them up, do you? They just disintegrate. And the final third floor he's talking about is your soul body or your seer body. And once you've reached this seer body, you will have reached self-realization, because on the way you will have been able to understand yourself and how you are and your tendencies, and you've been able to refine them down with the help of the teacher. Then you are then ready for realization. And people think that if I meditate now, I'll reach God. You can't. You can't get a lift up all these stories all at once, because remember, this lift he talks about is the Kundalini. If you unleash the Kundalini too early, you will actually blow. And what happens, you will blow a chakra out, or you will actually blow some of your mind as it goes through. The Kundalini will not go all the way up. The Kundalini will only go a certain way and then come out. And if you've come to my workshops, you know that the Kundalini does not go from here to here. It goes from beneath the soles of the feet through the center of your body. It draws itself up. It starts to move. It's like an electric shock, and then it draws itself up a little bit more, and it draws the memory of those chakras before it closes it down. If there's a deep tendency in the lower chakras, it takes it with it here. If you're not ready. Then the Kundalini will start to balance. The Ida Pingala come down, they start to move around, and when they're absolutely exactly right at the right time to hit, and go up the Shushumna. So now you know the three most important structures, know an answer to one of their questions. The Shushumna is the channel where they go up. It's the Nadi. And it goes, you go up through the center, and as it goes up from through the center, you have the emotion and your will at the back. Emotions at the front. If any of these chakras are not aligned completely, it will
crash through them and take what they want. You with me? So if you haven't given up the sex, if you haven't given up the loving the animals more than yourself or whatever, which is an old story from the Vedas, which I will tell one day, you will actually take the tendencies with you as it goes up, and it'll crash and it'll crash and it'll crash again. Maybe come out here, or maybe the heart. Usually it's about here because it can't actually get much further because it's all, the chakra's here all immature, so it's not going to be able to get through it all. And what will happen, when it breaks through, you will find that the chakra becomes a sort of ripped and exploded, and it'll be, if it pushes out through one way, it sort of leaves an explosive channel. So your chakra is quite torn and may not be, unless you go to the right teacher who can fix it up again. It will remain like that, or the back, it'll blow out through the back. Usually it'll blow out through the front because that's the weakest part and the emotional side of it. So you've got to be very careful that you go step by step by step, knowing the goal, that you've got to get there. It's no use coming and saying, my Kundalini has gone off, and so the doctor said I should come. I have this all the time. So the doctor said I could come and see you, and they're totally unbalanced. And if you are not careful, it can be done all the ways. I know all the ways to do it, but it should be done correctly. So he's telling you that this has to be done correctly. You have to get to know yourself. You have to understand the 3 floors, and you must climb the 3 floors. In my very early teaching, I tried to get them all at once and get it over and done within 24 hours. And of course, my master teacher just kept pushing me down all the time, saying the correct procedure, the correct procedure. So if you don't get it all done, then you come to my chakra workshops. If you don't get this all worked out, if your whole life you only get to the, to the Mahadara chakra, it's okay. You're on the way. You don't have any more lifetimes, because this will come back and assist you to go on. Because when you come for some special reason, you have to come back and they're all ready and in line with their previous life and quite